In today's video, we're going to take a quick look at IWM. And as far as the daily chart's concerned, we did have a recent setup here that included a 100% projection of a prior swing and a 382 retracement. So the 246.20 to 247.01 area was that support. It hit, it held, it has triggered on the buy side. We do have price above the 200 simple moving average, above the 50 simple moving average, and then the 513 EMA combo is bullish with the 5 above the 13. So I'm leaning towards seeing higher prices. Now, obviously, just because I think so doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that's what this setup tells us. The potential is to this 1272 extension as target number 1, which would be 261.33. And then I'm wrong on this setup if we come back down and break this support instead, okay? So let's get rid of that. And what I'm going to do is go to a blank chart in IWM on the 30-minute chart to show you how we were able to come up with also a pullback within that, bigger picture framework, okay? So here, remember what I like to do is run all possible projections on this chart and retracements and extensions. So I'm actually going to start with the projections. Now projections, that's where I'm comparing swings in the same direction. So for example, I'm taking this prior high to low swing, and then I'm going to project from this last high. Well, these two swings would be similar if it got down to 249.65, okay, but looks like we're nowhere near there. But I'm also going to show you where I'm going to take some of these other swings, and they're also valid, okay? And it's because many swings tend to be similar to other swings on the same chart. So I'm also going to take some of these prior high to low swings and project from here. Now that comes in a bit closer, 250.74. I'll take this high to low here, see where that comes in, okay? That comes in at 250.99, and then how about this one too? So let's do this high to low and then project from here. Okay, that comes in a little bit lower. I'm going to try this one over here too, just for the heck of it. I'm not sure if it's going to fit, but let's do this high to this low and see where that comes in. That one we're through, so I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, so now let's move on to any possible retracements of prior swings. So for retracements, I'm just going to look at this most recent swing, and I'll run the retracement of the low to the highest high. But we're also going to run a higher low to the high and another higher low to the high. And then after that, as far as extensions, I think the only extension we're really going to look at is probably like this low to this high extended downwards. Okay, so let's get rid of those lines here, and I'm going to run the retracement of the full swing, low to high. Okay, so 50% kind of overlaps that first symmetry area. But now let's do the higher low to the high. And then there's a 618 that overlaps that area. And then how about the most recent low to high swing? Okay, and then there's a 786. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the stuff that's not close and just focus on, well, these areas. But we know the first one has held. So we do have a setup, and it comes in between the 250.74 to 251.20 area. Oh, yeah, wait, I forgot to run the extension. So let's do this low to this high. Boom, there we are. There's the extension. So that even adds to that cluster. So yeah, basically 250.42 to 251.20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 price relationships there. Okay, that's a cluster. Now the typical cluster is 3 or more price relationships. So when you have 8, is it worth looking at? Yeah. I mean, we don't know that it's definitely going to hold, but in this case it did. And then let me also give you what a potential upside target would be. So since we hit and held this area, pretty sure we would have triggered on a 1-minute chart in today's session, but let's take the high to the low and look at an upside target, and that would be 256.20 and then 257.58. And that all kind of fits in with, the bigger picture where we're looking for, potentially 261 on the upside. So hope that helps. This one is, still in play. You can probably still look at it and define risk underneath this area. I mean, that's what I would do. And we'll see if we get the targets. Everybody have a happy holiday, and I'll start doing some videos again next week.